my name is Octavian. In this video, I want to introduce you to DaVinci Resolve, a powerful yet free video editing software for personal computer, and how to use it to create your visual ethnography video presentation. Don't worry if you have zero experience in video editing, because this tutorial is designed for beginners to help them start their first video editing right away. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first thing first, open up your favorite browser, then head to the developer upload page at blackmagicdesign.com. Once you are there, select Download Now, select your operating system, fill out the details, register, and download. Once the download is finished, you can install it and we'll be ready to start. Now that it is installed, let's run DaVinci Resolve. The project manager window will show up. Let's create new project, and I'll name it test project. By default, when you created a new project, you will be directed to Edit Workspace. You may notice that there are several other tabs in the bottom like Media, Edit, Color, and so on. But in this basic editing tutorial, we're only going to use the Edit Workspace. Let's go to Edit, and this is the interface of the Edit Workspace. There is Media Pool, where you can quickly manage or add the media files like video, pictures, and sounds you are going to use in your video editing. And it has Source Monitor to quickly preview the clips in the media pool. And next to it, there is Timeline Monitor to preview the timeline you are editing down below. Now I'm going to create my first timeline. Go to File, New Timeline, or you can simply use the keyboard shortcut Command-N on Mac or Control-N on PC. I'm going to name it New Timeline. And let's set the start time code to 0. Number of video track 3, and also 3 for audio. You may explore some additional settings too. Just uncheck the Use Project Settings and you'll see other settings like Format, Monitor, and Output. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I'm gonna hit Create, and voila! That's my new timeline with 3 video and audio tracks. Now I want to import some clips to the media pool. Let's go to File, Import Media, then find where the files are located on your computer. Another way, I can simply drag the clip straight from File Explorer or Finder to the media pool. You may notice that some clips have music icon in the corner of the thumbnail to let you know that those clips have audio. No music icon means it has no audio. If you hover your cursor on a clip in the media pool, it will be previewed in the source monitor, but once your cursor away from the thumbnail, the source monitor will show nothing. If you double-click a media in the media pool, the preview will stay in the source monitor until you choose another by double-clicking the new media file. You can play the clip in the source monitor forward, and you can also play it backwards. You can also use the progress bar to go to a specific point in the preview. Before placing a clip into the timeline, you can set the specific time to start using Mark In tool or press I on your keyboard. Now I'm gonna set when this clip should stop. Right there. And this time when it should stop, I use Mark Out tool to set it, or press O on your keyboard. If you need to make adjustment to the Mark In or Out in the source preview, you can simply drag the point left or right on the progress bar. Now I'm gonna place this clip into the timeline. From the source preview, just drag it to the beginning of a video track in the timeline. I can now preview my timeline using Timeline Monitor. You see, it starts from the Mark In and it will stop at the Mark Out I said earlier. This time I'm gonna preview a clip that has audio before placing it into my timeline. Double click on it. You see, when I put my cursor over the source preview, there appear two icons, film strip and audio wave. It means that this clip has both video and audio. I'm setting the in and out. I put my cursor on the preview, the two icons pop up, and if I drag the film strip icon into the timeline, only the video will be added. And you've probably already guessed that if I drag the other one, then only the audio will be placed into the timeline. Since I want this clip to have both audio and video, I drag the preview into the timeline. If later on you want to remove either the audio or video of a clip that is already in your timeline, you can do it by selecting the clip, right click, uncheck the link clips, then select the audio or video you want to remove and hit backspace on your keyboard. I'm adding another clip and I want to change the duration of the clip straight in the timeline. I can do it by using trim mode. Place your cursor at the beginning or the end of the clip. When the shape changes, I can click and drag it left or right to set when it will start or stop and adjust the duration. You see, there are gaps now between clips. You can close the gap by dragging a clip close to another, or you can ripple delete the gap by selecting it and press Shift Backspace on your keyboard, or right click on it, then ripple delete. To split a video or audio clip, you can click on the razor blade icon or just press B on your keyboard. Put your cursor over the point where you want to split the video or audio, then click. Now it's separated into two clips. Now I want to place other clip between them. Now I want to place other clip between them. Since I need only the video, I'm gonna remove the audio. I'm adjusting the clip to fit in between by using both trim and blade edit mode. can drag and adjust them in the timeline. Okay, good enough. To play a clip faster or slower, right-click on a clip, select Change Clip Speed, drag the percentage to the right to play it faster, to the left to decrease the percentage to play it slower than normal. Let's set it at 50% so it will play half the normal speed. I can change the speed to play it faster. Alright, now let's add some music to this project. Import the file into Media Pool. Double-click to preview. Just like video clip, you can set the in and out too. Okay, I'm going to undo because I want the whole audio clips into my timeline. Let's preview the timeline. Alright. Now let's add some transition effects between our clips. Let's start from the timeline's beginning. Go to Effect Library, find Video Transitions. There are many that you can choose. Let's just cross dissolve. Drag it and place it in between two clips and release. Let's see the result. You can adjust the duration of the transition by dragging the edge and make the orange outline wider or narrower. Okay, let's see it in action. Let's make it faster. You can also apply transition by placing your cursor between two clips, and when the cursor changes into tree mode icon, press Ctrl T on Windows or Command T on Mac to apply the transition. Let's do this to the rest. How do I zoom or rotate my clips? Okay, you can use Inspector Panel to do basic effects like zoom or rotate. You can open Inspector Panel by clicking on its icon on the top left corner. Okay, let's zoom something in. Okay, so this is what I want to zoom in. I'm gonna split the clip. Select the second part. On the Inspector panel, make sure the video tab is selected. Drag left or right to adjust zoom and position. Time to preview. Close enough. How to add text. This is how. Go to Effects Library, select Titles. Let's use from the list Basic Title. Drag it onto the timeline and release. Adjust the duration. Now let's add transition. To move the text, click on it and drag it to the position you desire. While it's still selected, go to Inspector panel to change the text. The font, also color and many other settings. Preview. Good enough. Once you're done editing, you want to export your timeline into a video. Click Deliver. Select video format. For better compatibility, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna name it Sample Project and choose where I want to save it. Next, I'm going to select MP4 and leave the resolution at 1080p and 24 for the frame rate. Change the quality setting if needed be. Keep in mind, the better the quality, the larger the size of the file.
I'm gonna ignore the other settings and leave them at the default value. Once everything is set, click Add to Render Queue and finally click Render All. The duration of the rendering process will depend on the processing power of your computer. Once it's finished, you'll have your final product.
So, in less than half an hour, you already learned to add clips into your timeline, trim, split, add sounds, text, adjust the durations, and transitions. Once you are familiar with these basic skills, you are ready to learn many awesome features of DaVinci Resolve on your own. I hope this video can help you working on your video presentation, and have fun.